It's all right. Isn't it, Mrs. Morris?
Yeah, well, hurry up. She's just gone to the lab.
Okay.
Bea, if this has anything to do with Margot, please just forget what she did to me.
I'm not going to forget what she did to me, and nor of the other women. There's a score that has to be settled. Of course, you could always report it, Mrs. Morris.
Bea, think mistake.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Grab that.
Tom.
Want to help? You clean that up for me.
Hey, you two. Out.
What do you bloody bitches want?
Hey, grab up. Hang on. You don't want the cancer balls, Margaret. You blow your parole fee, you'll die in here. You'll die a whole lot faster than me. What? You filthy bird! I warned you, Margot, but you pushed it. Pushed it right over the edge.
Okay, Bea, come on, get the stuff.
It's just for you, Margot.
And there's plenty more of that where that came from. Left your leg.
Here, get over here, quick. Oh, wait a minute. Excuse me.
I am absolutely appalled at what has happened here this afternoon. Some of you have chosen to behave like savages, and I want to know who and why. As you are more than aware, Margot Gaffney was found in the shower block, assaulted so distastefully I felt quite ill.
Gee, what happened to her?
Now, who is responsible?
Seems no one knows, Mrs. Davidson.
Don't, Smith. I am not in the mood. Mrs. Morris, do you know anything about this incident?
No, Mrs. Davidson, I don't.
All right. But this is not the end of the matter. As you have proved you are unable to use your leisure time in a civilized manner, you will all spend the rest of the evening in your cells, Mrs. Powell.
Oh, bloody hell, we didn't have nothing to do with it.
Come on, no chat, just move.
Get out, come on.
Good old lovable Wentworth.
Yes, well, if you're going to behave like savages, you'll be treated that way. Hurry up.
Congratulations, you
Mrs.
learned
Morris,
pretty
I want a word
fast.
with you, please. Well, Meg, what happened?
I've already answered that question.
I am asking you in confidence.
You're asking me to lag. And if I do that, I'll get the same treatment as Margot, if not worse. Now, I'm only in here for a short time, but we did agree to maintain an officer-prisoner relationship.
You are being released tomorrow morning. The department still hasn't made a decision as to whether you are continuing as an officer.
I know, and I'm sorry. But I can't tell you anything about the attack on Margot.
Wondered who I'd be sharing with. G'day, I'm Maxine. Helen, wasn't it?
Still is.
I was hoping they'd put me in with Lizzie. Oh, no offence, but...
It's all right. You can't offend me. So you done time before, eh?
Yeah. Lizzie and me got on real good. She's gonna hate being locked up all night with nothing to do.
Lizzie's a funny old bird.
You done time before, too.
Yep. I get a couple of weeks here and there every time there's a clean up the streets campaign.
Yeah. I've only got a couple of days myself. Then I'm going back to the halfway house and try and make up for a bit of trouble I caused. If they'll still have me.
The old Jude, eh? I've been meaning to drop in on her myself, you know. How's she going?
Oh, she's doing a real good job with that house.
I always said she'd end up running a house someday. How long will you stay there?
Oh, I don't know. Just until I find somewhere else to crash, I suppose.
No family to go to?
Yeah. Mum and Dad are still around, but Well, I've sort of been in Queensland checking out the prison system.
It's a cute way of putting it. Is that what you told them?
Not yet. See, they've got a service station just off the highway. Didn't need any juice when I was passing, so I just kept passing. Might give them a call someday.
Well, why don't you give them a ring from here? It's free.
That's not a bad idea. Join Wentworth and phone the world.
Give your oldies a thrill, eh?
After 2 years? I doubt it.
2 years. It'll be a pretty big phone bill.
Yeah. There'll be a fair bit to catch up on. If they're still talking to me, that is.
Kennedy, Stokes, Clark, Daniels, Smith, Lawson and Smart report to the laundry.
The laundry? Now, which way was that again?
Oh, me, I think I can remember.
Oh, I'll be with you in a minute.
Okay.
Birdsworth, you'll be going out with Mrs. Davidson this morning. And Meg, you can come with me to reception. What are you still doing here?
Well, I was wondering if I could make a phone call, Mrs. Powell.
Yes, all right. Come with me to reception.
Good on you, love. They'll get a real kick out of hearing from you.
Don't you keep Mrs. Davidson waiting.
God, I have half a day's release and I've got to spend it yucking to some old codgers.
Oh, give Miss Sharp the number. She'll get it for you.
Oh, no probs. I can do it myself.
You will do as I say or you won't have a call at all.
Yeah, well, it's a trunk call. I hope you can read me writing.
Oh, if you're ready, Lizzie, we'll go. Just sign out. Here you are, Meg. Now, all you have to do is sign out and forget this whole business.
I doubt that.
Hardly an ideal experience for an officer.
Oh, I don't know. I was wondering if it shouldn't be compulsory for all officers to spend a few days inside. Would help us understand the women better.
Oh, you don't need any help, Mrs. M. You've always been really good to us.
Thanks, Lizzie.
Well, we'll talk about it in the morning. Come and see me before work.
Am I back on duty again?
Well, Mr. Douglas will be phoning later to give me the department's decision, but yes, you might as well start on a normal shift.
I'll see you later, Mrs. M.
Come on, Lizzie.
Hello, Ma. It's me. Maxine? Ma?
Well, this is nice after 2 years. If we hadn't been getting regular calls from the police about where you might be, we wouldn't know if you were still alive. Where are you?
Wentworth Detention Centre.
Oh, no wonder we haven't heard from you. Why are you in jail?
Well, I just stole some stuff.
Oh, we haven't had a clue where you've been all this time, Maxine. Or you could have been up to anything. Obviously you have.
Oh, you make it sound like I murdered somebody or something.
Well,
Oh, look, Ma, I just pinched some stuff. Listen, I was wondering if you and Dad had come and see me.
at the jail?
Yes, Ma, at the jail.
Oh, Maxine, you've picked a bad time.
Yeah. Well, if you don't want to.
I suppose I could. I don't know about your father. I'll talk to him.
Oh, thanks. I'll see you soon then.
Yeah, all right. Bye.
Bye, Ma.
We're a long way out in the sticks, aren't we, Mrs. Davidson? It was a long drive.
Yes, it's very peaceful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hello there.
Oh, hello.
G'day.
Thinking of moving in, are you?
Maybe.
Certainly is a lovely place. Have you been here long?
Since last July, I think it was, maybe early August. You came in before I did, Merle. When was that?
August.
Oh, I must have come in July.
What do you do around here? I mean, how do you get a good laugh?
Or somebody wants a game of cards or chess, and then there's the day trips and short holidays.
Oh, where'd you go?
All sorts of places. Fetes, local plays, bowls, and sometimes we get up a group for the cricket.
Ah.
Don't forget you promised a partner down for bridge, Tom.
Forgot.